Welcome to another Monster Review Spotlight from Gamingbantz. 2 vids in one day?
We're on a roll, baby.
What's going on?
Oh,
We've been busy.
we're getting up on that level, baby.
Like a certain 5 video, buddy.
Getting on that game.
Yes, we are. So let's start with a little disclaimer. I like to do this in my video reviews. All the Sylphs are great for PvP, especially because they boost all the allies' attack speed. This is in both arena and dungeons, but the light and dark Sylphs will only boost your monster's speed in the dungeons.
Unfortunately.
The Wind Sylph boosts your attack speed by 24%, but only in the arena.
Yep. So besides that, they're all really good monsters for PvP. On my account, I've had the wind, water and... hold on a minute. We'll redo that bit. On my account, I've had the wind, fire and water Sylphs, so I've got a pretty good idea of how good they are.
I've had the fire, but I fused him into my Valk.
Yes, you did.
Worth it.
So we start off with Vanda's Sylph, shall we? The Dark Sylph.
Oh, look at him.
Beretta.
Isn't he pretty? So, this is my little treat for you guys. I've had this on my account for like a whole day to do.
Oh, kicking off with a little awakening. Oh, I like it.
Zing.
I've just waited this long
You've
just
just
for you
awoken.
guys. Let's do it! And there you have.
So how do you find he does...
looks beastly.
He does look cool.
He looks beastly.
How do you find he does in PvP at the moment?
He's pretty good on PvP. I mean, if you look at his skill,
Just look at his first one.
surrounds all enemies with night and puts them to sleep for 2 turns.
It's quite similar
It's
to a water
pretty
Sylph,
good.
isn't it?
He's pretty good on PvP. Even if someone's got like loads of resist, doesn't matter because he still gets at least 2 of them. I've played higher players and at least gets 2 of their characters.
Nice. So look at his move 2. Turbulence. Causes turbulence to set the enemy's attack gauge to 0 and increases your attack gauge by 50%.
And
Not
as you
bad.
can see, that's all maxed up.
We like to
on
call
mine.
him our Shoebell.
Schlocken.
That move is pretty good. I found him pretty good in dungeons with that move. He hits about 6-7k at the moment.
Nice. He should be Shoes Monster, really, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Get off that.
I mean, he is a bell.
And he is an arse.
Oh my god. Don't ruin my monster.
First move, Spirit Throw. Throws a small spirit at the enemy and increases your critical rate by 30% at the next turn if you get a critical hit. So you really want to get crit on this guy, don't you?
So, and that moves on to my runes now.
Yes.
that's
Quite
Vanda's
perfectly.
runes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm taking over here. Let me just...
Sorry,
Budge
boss.
out.
Back off, Saul.
Yeah, back in.
So, for this monster, you want to put Fatal on there and Blade. I was going to say before Sawn interrupted that
So what do you put on the 2, 4 and 6?
I put some crit damage on him as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm trying to get like a 5-star rune to put
It's
crit
got runes,
damage on
Fatal
him.
Blade.
Fatal Blade with attack and speed. As you can see on here, I've got speed.
And then attack on 4 and 6, right?
Yeah, but at the moment I can't get any attacks, so we've got that
Oh
one
yeah,
there.
point is showing them. Yeah, the attack
Yeah.
percent goes in these slots.
Attack percent goes there, but
I'd say
obviously
HP
at the
works
moment-
anyway, depending on your
But
team's role.
HP has been working very well for me because he lasts long as well, so it gives him sustainability and attack.
It's a speed and blade substats really, then crit rate. So we're moving on to Beretta. I actually use this guy a lot on my Zorn account before it got banned.
I fused him off.
His continuous damage moves work really well with another continuous damage user. And I was finding in the earlier PvP vids that I was one-shotting teams and his continuous damage would be the finishing blow.
If you want to see that, click here.
Yep, we'll put a link up there. For runes, you want to go Swift plus Focus, attack percent and accuracy. Although obviously as you want to customise your team, you want to play about with that a little. You know, don't go bog standard.
What kind of arsenal is this bad boy got?
Let's have a look, shall we? Spirit Throw. Throws a small spirit at the enemy and increases your critical rate by 30% at the next turn if you get a critical hit, so it's very similar to
So-
the other one.
It's a
Same
basic
as
cue.
Dark.
Mm.
So I think all of them have got that.
If I remember, he's got Phoenix Fury as his first skill.
So again, you know, Blade would work on this guy as well. Guys. Second move, Turbulence. Compresses the air around the enemy, causing turbulence, which set their attack bar to 0. So that's a really good move. That obviously slows them down. Then you can finish them off.
And there it is.
Do you want to read his third move out?
Phoenix Fury! HD! So it summons the Phoenix to breathe fire on all enemies and inflicts 2 continuous damages for 3 turns.
Yep. And that's the move I was
That is
talking
the
about.
move.
The move in question.
2 continuous damage. I mean, it hits twice.
2 turns.
2 turns in a row, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
It does say two
twice for 3 turns in a row.
Oh yeah, so it does.
That's why it's so good.
That is decent.
On every enemy as well.
Yeah, check out those PvP vids, guys, you know. Moving on to the next Sylph in our monster review spotlight.
Tyrone.
Tyrone, motherfucker.
Come on, motherfucker!
So this guy's arguably the best Sylph in this review.
The most popular.
The most deadly.
The most lethal.
The
Golden
most swift, baby.
So, for runes, you want to set him up based on his role in your team, as I advocate in all my other videos.
We like to call him White Ice.
Let's take a look at his moves first there, Wolfgarden.
Oh, why, thank you. We'll go in reverse order.
Why not? Hailstorm. Attacks all enemies with a hailstorm and freezes them for 1 turn.
Probably
So
his best move.
definitely his best move.
Arguably.
You get this guy on Swift runes and that's the first attack, all frozen.
Actually, not just that. I've gone for Despair, so he's got an increased chance to stun them as well. I think
Not
that
bad,
works.
not bad.
Mm.
If the freeze fails,
You've got a chance to stun as well.
the despair prevails. Oh.
That
Nice.
puts a stun on all of his other attacks.
Why are you looking at his backside?
Because it's a nice hiney, that is. I used to think
I thought it was a chick. A chick with a dick.
it's a common mistake on the Sylphids and Sylphs. So move 2. Attacks all enemies with a cyclone 2 times each. Has a 40% chance of increasing the enemy's chance of landing a glancing hit for 2 turns.
So yeah, not bad at all.
So
Yeah,
glancing
pretty,
hit is
pretty
where
good move.
it hits half damage.
This is where despair really comes in, because you're hitting them all units again.
That's it, nice.
Yeah.
2
And
AoEs.
glancing hits are usually only against the weak type. Or the strong type against you.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Did not know.
Good.
Moving on to his first move.
Which is the first?
We already know spirit throw.
We know it
There's
well
a
by now.
small spirit at the enemy.
That's some
with
heavy shit.
30% chance to attack
Seems to be
consecutively.
popular.
This attack also increases your crit rate by 30%. At next turn.
Next.
Yeah, let's move on to the
Yeah.
Wind Sylph then next.
Did we do his rune set?
We did, yeah.
Cool.
Despair, I don't know, did we actually?
Yeah, we did.
Let me just recover that quickly
Quickly
while,
cover it
while we're
we're-
looking.
Yeah. We'll
So-
find the wind one.
For the runes, you want to go speed always on slot 2, attack percent on 4 and 6, or HP on 6. You know, it's really up to you. If you can build up good accuracy substats, go attack or HP.
And that was water sylph.
That was.
Okay.
So this one is Simatai. And he's actually...
Simatai, motherfucker!
Simatai, mother.
This one is actually the fastest Sylph. But only in arena.
That's the trade-off, but that's obviously makes him the most useful for speed teams, I would say.
His moves are Spirit Throw, which is pretty much the same.
It's exactly the same.
It is.
Cyclone, which is basically turbulence.
Attacks all enemies 3 times with a cyclone. Each strike has a 40% chance of increasing the chance of the enemy to miss an attack for 2 turns. Bit of a tongue twister, but there you go.
Bit of a despairer.
Bit of a despairer.
And he's an airbender. Creates a hurricane around the enemy and absorbs their attack speed for 3 turns, which isn't a bad move.
That's actually, yeah, it's a pretty good move. I'd say the best part about him is obviously the attack speed myself.
And for him, we'd go Swift and Focus, with speed on 2, attack percent, and then attack percent.
Yeah, similar to most of them. They're all quite similar, aren't they?
They are
in
easy
terms
to
of their
build.
builds. You don't even need to rune these bad boys. They'll still rape in the arena, guys. Just throw that out there.
So
moving on to the final monster, Light.
the
This one's
shittest
a
one.
Wolf Special.
Yeah,
This
Wolf
is a
special.
light tease.
As you, yeah, I'm a light tease. Let's just find this.
I'll find it for you.
You know how sensitive a wolf's nose is.
See, he looks cool.
How sensitive a wolf's paws are.
Eridus.
Probably the worst of all sylphs.
Or spelled backwards. Said error.
It sucks at PvP anyway.
But it'd be good for dungeons.
It's alright for dungeons.
Hmm.
Spelled backwards, he's sadder.
He's sadder.
When you have to say the joke twice, it's just not
Oh, I
fun.
changed it the second time, but... You Ice Queen.
No, we've already covered
Hashtag
Tyrone.
Ice Queen. Move number 1.
Yeah, Spirit Throw.
We don't need to read it out,
Yeah,
do
it's
we?
crap.
Spirit Bomb, we'll call that.
Cyclones, he has this one again.
Yep. And then might as well just get straight
Double
to the third
cycling,
skill.
you know? If one's not good enough, fire two.
Ah,
Use two hands.
it's just
That's
stun,
some Craig
stun,
logic,
stun.
that is.
What Methadone logic?
It's just
Guys,
despair
you
all
just-
round.
You just gave him the secret. We're not supposed to reveal that.
Oh, sorry. Right. No, we are Team Craig. Double Craigs.
If you got this
Oh,
up
you're
your
right,
light and dark
we said that
scroll,
though.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry for you.
Yeah, we feel very sorry.
Right.
We sorry.
Looks cool, but it's shit. And for its rune set, Despair and Focus, as obvious. With a mixture of Despair Blade if you want to go for that extra crit rate.
Mm-hmm.
Does scale in there somewhere.
It's third skill, obviously.
You probably never get that one anyway, because
Yeah.
it's hard to get.
Yeah, and then if you got it, you'd just cry in the corner.
Yeah. And that obviously scales off crit rate anyway, so
Yeah.
all of these guys are going to work with Blade.
What about his 2, 4, and 6?
Yeah,
It's
for
2, 4, and 6.
What would we go?
Let's
Let's say probably speed on
speed,
I
attack
guess,
percent,
attack percent, or HP.
and accuracy percent at the end.
And as he's a
for the
dungeon
stuns.
monster, you might want to go HP on him as well. You know, he'll do well in the dungeons.
Yeah, it'll be alright in the dungeons.
Yeah. And that about covers it, guys.
Opinions on all of them? Yeah, they're alright.
If you've
Bad.
got any other ideas for rune sets, don't hesitate to post it in the comments below.
Obviously.
Obviously, we like to read them, and other people will be informed by them as well. We don't always get it right, guys.
We don't always get it right,
But
but
when we do, it's spot on.
yeah, it's special. And we'll see you on Saturday live stream.
Saturday the 10th, don't forget.
Don't forget, don't be late.
Yeah,
Nice.
Dubby!
Goodbye, summoners.
The inquiry watcher in this office. Don't be late.